Hi there. Today I am going to show you how to propagate a snake plant. I had a neighbor give me 2 cuttings when he was cutting back his snake plant in his own yard. It's also called mother-in-law's tongue, several other names. So what you're going to need is a nice healthy cutting. I have 2 here. You're going to need a pot of soil. I went ahead and watered mine down a little bit. I use a mixture of Miracle-Gro potting mix and an organic in-ground potting soil. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. Some people also like to use a rooting hormone or something to help speed up the process, because you will need a little bit of patience when propagating the snake plant, as it takes generally about 6 to 8 weeks until you see some growth from these cuttings. So what you're going to do to start is you're going to start cutting from the bottom, and you're going to want to cut at least 2 inches, if not more, sections. This is a pretty big cutting, so I think I'll be able to get a lot out of it. So what we're going to do is cut off this bottom piece here. We don't need that, and we can discard that. What you're going to want to keep in mind when you are doing this is when you make your cuttings, you want to remember which part is the bottom, because that is the part that needs to go in the soil. If you end up turning it around, it's not going to take and give you a successful propagating process. So what we're going to do, I like to take at least like the size of my finger, because you're going to want to put it in the soil at least an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it just like this, and I want to remember that this is the top and this is the bottom. So I'm going to set these up here just like this, and remember that's the top and that's the bottom, and I'm going to continue to cut just like this. Now this piece is split, so we'll see what happens. You can see it's kind of separating towards the top here. And then we can probably just cut that top off just like that. And we can discard this top piece. So you have all of your pieces just like so. I will probably need to get a second pot, but I'll do like 3 in each section, and I don't have any tools to put them in. I'm just going to shove them in about an inch. Make sure you pack soil around it. You can wear gloves if you like. Sometimes it's nice to get your hands dirty. I just go right in and stick it in. So I'm going to need a second pot for those pieces as well as this piece. But the end result should look like this. And in about 6 to 8 weeks time, you'll see new shoots start to come up, and the tops of these pieces that you put in will callus over, and it'll basically be the mother of new pups that will come out. So just wait patiently, set it in indirect light. You don't want to put it in direct light. You don't want to burn them. So indirect light, I have a patio where you can see it gets a little bit of sun, so I can control how much sun it's getting. You want to keep the soil moist but not soaking wet. So make sure to just check on it every day, and like I said, it's one of those processes that you need patience for. So just wait and you'll be surprised.